In the dark corners of the internet, a terrifying creature has emerged. One that doesn't stalk its prey with growls or howls, but with the sound of a familiar voice. This is the Fleshgait, a modern monster of Fakelore that has found a foothold in online horror communities, urban legend forums, and Reddit creepypasta threads. Though it has no grounding in traditional folklore, the Fleshgait feels ancient, familiar, and disturbingly plausible. The Fleshgait is described as a humanoid creature, thin, pale, unsettlingly tall, and grotesquely limber. Its movements are jerky and unnatural, like a marionette without a puppeteer. But what makes it truly terrifying isn't its appearance, it's its sound. According to most versions of the legend, the Fleshgait hides in forests and mountainous regions, lurking just beyond the tree line or in the shadows of deep ravines. It doesn't attack outright. Instead, it waits. When a camper, hiker, or lost traveler wanders too far from their group or lingers near the woods, the Fleshgait begins to call out, not in a monstrous roar, but in a soft, eerily familiar voice. A loved one, sometimes even a child. Victims report hearing things like, "Help me," or their name being whispered from the darkness. The voice sounds just close enough to be convincing, but wrong enough to feel deeply unsettling. Those who follow it often disappear without a trace. Some are never found. A few who make it back speak of disorienting terrain, time loss, and a sense of being watched by something they could never quite see. This mimicry is the Fleshgait's most chilling trait. It doesn't need to chase you. It just needs to make you curious or concerned enough to step off the path. Once you're alone, the forest swallows you, and so does it. The creature has become a modern myth of caution, a reminder of the dangers of venturing into the unknown, especially when something unnatural calls you by name. Despite its recent rise to internet notoriety, the Fleshgait pulls inspiration from age-old fears. It shares DNA with myths like the Wendigo, the Skinwalker, and European changeling lore. These older stories also feature entities that steal identity, wear false faces, and prey on emotional vulnerability. But where the Wendigo was born from starvation and the Skinwalker from dark witchcraft, the Fleshgait is born from the eerie silence of modern wilderness and the internet's bottomless appetite for horror. The Fleshgait is not a cryptid in the traditional sense. There are no blurry photographs or supposed biological evidence. It lives entirely in the space between fiction and fear. It's a story passed from screen to screen, whispered in online communities like Arsh No Sleep, where users swap tales of things seen in the woods that shouldn't have been there. Like Slender Man or Siren Head before it, the Fleshgait is a digital age bogeyman, crafted not by cultures over centuries, but by collective dread and storytelling. Yet, Fakelore doesn't mean fake fear. Whether the Fleshgait exists or not isn't the point. What matters is how it makes us feel. There's something deeply terrifying about hearing your own name echoed back from the forest in a voice that isn't quite right. It taps into our instincts, our need to trust what we hear, to help those we think are in danger, and to feel safe in the sound of a loved one's voice. The Fleshgait legend continues to evolve, spreading across YouTube narrations, horror podcasts, short films, and even TikTok storytelling. Each retelling adds new details. Some say it can only be seen from the corner of your eye, others that it takes the face of its last victim. Some believe it only mimics voices from the recently dead, others that once you hear it, it marks you forever. Like all good legends, the Fleshgait isn't just about the monster. It's about us, our curiosity, our empathy, our fear of isolation and being tricked by what we most trust. So the next time you're in the woods and you hear your name, don't follow the voice. Especially if you know you're alone.